What's up, YouTube? This is Scott, and I'm going to be talking about the future of XenoVerse 2. So I already know your first start. Well, why don't they just start XenoVerse 3 and put all the new stuff in there? I mean, sure, but I feel like I don't think XenoVerse 3 is coming out, and if it does come out, it's not coming out for like another 3 years or so. Just honestly because I see they're trying to keep Xenoverse 2 alive and all that stuff, just spamming DLCs, random characters. So honestly, this is an unpopular opinion. It could be false as well, but I really don't see. Well, maybe not 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. I'll say 3 years. I don't see Xenoverse 3 coming out for another 3 years. I think they're gonna try to milk the game just as much as possible until they only have like 3 players left, and they're like, okay, we gotta release it now. So I really don't see them even attempting to bring out Xenoverse 3 anytime soon. So what they can actually do for this game, like I said, or like most people said, they can, give us not them custom auras on the ground. I mean, it's a good start in the right direction, but like seriously, you only care about it for like maybe 5 minutes till you start flying and realize they don't stay. So it's kind of like, well, it's a start in the right direction. I would say, I don't know, I probably talked about the character thing a lot, but I don't know. At least if we don't get, because I know we're not gonna get every character in the game. I want to see all forms of Cell and Frieza. That might be unpopular, but I just want to, and that's what I want to see. Because the character list is like it's like semi void. I don't think there's only I think only Goku and Vegeta have all their transformations on there. I could be exaggerating, but I feel like only them two have all their perfect transformations on there in the game. Off the top of my head, I can't necessarily think of anybody else who does. It's probably a couple more. It might be like, at least, maybe it's like 5 or 6 because they got Goten and Trunks. They only got one transformation. But you guys get the point. It's like, it's not many characters that could fully transform and all that stuff. And another thing I want to see in like Xenoverse, well, whatever they put in Xenoverse 2, 3, I don't care. I just want to see uh, take off the Super Vegeta name. That's garbage. It's like take that off and replace that with the Saiyan grades. What is it? 2, 3, and 4. Put the Saiyan grades in the game, not Super Vegeta. That transformation, it doesn't. If you really think about it, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's a video game, but it still doesn't make sense. How am I gonna transform into your version of Super Saiyan if it's your name? It sounds dumb.
Man, I'm gonna go Super
So they should
Vegeta.
fix that and just basically, make the Saiyan grades. Just make them. I mean, they'll be useless, but well, they might not be useless. Somebody might make them valuable. Somebody can make anything valuable in the game. But I just feel like put in all the Saiyan grades and just they move slow, but if they hit you, your health bar just gonna be diminished and drained. So I feel like they should do that. And then, or you know what, they could do it to where like they're tanks, but they're slow, and if they hit you, that's just that. You won't be breathing for too long. And these are like small minor things I want them to change. Turn golden, turn giant. Like that, the naming of that is weird. It's not serious, but it's just something I don't want them to change. It just sounds stupid. The transformation is called turn golden. They just couldn't call it the golden form. And this may be irrelevant too, but I would have wanted to see all the Frieza forms like, 1, 2, 3, 4, full power. I just feel like they left a lot out of the game. Now you can easily make the case that they'd easily be irrelevant to golden form, but they could still get them all special perks. I guess every character would already be in their first form, so cut that out. Second form, you get a basic attack buff. Third form, you get a speed buff, and maybe, well, I guess a speed buff. Then final form, I don't know. I guess you get a buff on both. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. They could probably formulate it better, but you guys get the idea. Just putting, I don't know. I really just want to see more forms for other races, and then what? For the Namekian, I think they had this form where they could, if their eyes, I think this is from Dragon Ball Online. I think it's if their eyes turn red, they got stronger. Just I don't know. they could have added a little bit more to the game, transformation wise and form wise. But you know, they could start by either implementing better stuff now, because let's be honest, them are not gonna watch this video. Just damn near a wish list if we're being honest. And what's stopping them from putting orange, like turn orange in the game? Because I know that's what they will call it, turn orange. That's the dumbest shit I would have ever heard in the existence of my entire fucking life. Turn orange. I'm sorry. Excuse my vulgar language. But there's still a lot more they can add to the game. And then they gonna like milk it and jerk the cow. They can at least give us what we want. So I feel like, they should iterate and do that, give all the freezer forms, then the making form. I like what they did with Earthlings. I didn't see that coming. That's actually pretty intelligent what they did. I like that. The boo form, bro. Why would a female turn to a kid boo? That doesn't make any sense. What they could have added was a super absorption thing, like kid boo. Okay, sure, that could be a form. It was lazy, but I understand the concept of it. Or at least let us customize what we would turn into. That make a lot more sense. I don't think anybody would care. Like if you could customize what type of boo you would turn into, that I wouldn't have complained about that. But it makes no sense for a skinny female boo to transform into a kid boo. What are they, transgenders?
Hey man, stop making fun of my pronouns.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry, I can't say that today. The concept of the transformation wasn't bad. It's just the output, or at the very least, made it to where females didn't turn into kid boo and turned into like a they could at least tried a little bit more. Just try, please. And they also could have given them like an absorption form to where you absorb your enemy and like you get to pick one ultimate and one super. Like they could have did a lot. It's just they have probably tens of thousands of people working there, and I don't know. I guess what would you value more, money? And they would make more money putting more stuff into the game, so people would play it. Now that I think about it, that almost didn't make sense. But honestly, I'm going to change the name of this title. It was about to be The Future is XenoVerse 2. But really, if you think about it, it's a rant video about me complaining about stuff they could have put in the game and didn't care to. So I'm going to call this a XenoVerse 2 rant. And speaking of XenoVerse 2, even though I complained about it for 45 minutes straight, I'll be trying to set up stream. I'm thinking about mainly streaming on Kick, but I'll be streaming on Twitch on the side. Can't stream on YouTube yet because you need 50 subs. So that's my main grind right now. Trying to get to 50 subs. Don't know how long it'll take, but it'll be worth the wait. And that's pretty much it. I finally made my link tree after lying about it for 45 years. I'll put down the link below. Well, you guys know what I mean. If you like the video, please like the video. Sub if you want to, it's up to you. And I'll see y'all sellouts on the next one.